Campaign, the situation at the southern border was pretty hotly discussed. Scenes like this were pretty familiar, with throngs of people trying to make their way into the U.S. Many crimes have been attributed to illegal immigrants, and Donald Trump ran on a theme of mass deportation. In a recent conversation with Speaker of the House Mike Johnson from Bossier Parish, I asked if Trump intended to follow through.
Trump ran on a mass deportation platform. We all talked about the necessity of that, and it resonated with the American people. Remember, we won record numbers of Hispanic and Latino voters and other minority and immigrant communities and ethnicities because they understood the importance of that as well.
Johnson says there is no truth to the rumors Trump will round up people like Grandma.
No, what the president's talking about is we got to get dangerous people out of this country. That's where you begin with this. And we've got millions of those persons, violent criminals who've been allowed into our country because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris opened the border wide. It will take us some time to round these people up and send them back where they came from. But that is a promise that was made to the American people.
Johnson adds that's the starting point, then the process has to be allowed to develop. He says it also sends a signal. Don't break the law and come here because you're not going to be able to stay. As usual, when discussing the federal government, money comes to the forefront. And that was the case earlier today during Senator Bill Cassidy's weekly call with Louisiana media. Cassidy was discussing pension funds wrongly paid out in the amounts of hundreds of millions.
As a lead Republican of the Senate Help Committee, I've been investigating federal tax dollars being paid out to dead people.
And Cassidy says it was all part of a pension bailout from the current administration.
But the pension bailout went to people who were already dead, who obviously cannot accept a pension. A new independent Inspector General report found that my investigation will result in as much as $375 million saved for us, the American taxpayers.
Cassidy says every dollar wrongly paid out must be returned along with competency to the federal government.